Today in PA is sponsored by Renewal by Anderson of Central Pennsylvania. This Leap Month, leap into all the offers that Renewal by Anderson of Central Pennsylvania has, like their buy one, get one window or door for 40% off, and another $200 off your patio door project. That's at nothing down, no payments, and no interest for a whole year. Drop a line to 717-727-7558 or visit rbacentralpa.com/deals for more information now. A health network has been accused of misdiagnosing families with medical child abuse. Meanwhile, a high court will consider whether life without parole for felony murder is constitutional. Gas prices are up. Plus, an incredible historical find was discovered in a desk that had been locked for years. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. Lehigh Valley Health Network has been accused of misdiagnosing families with medical child abuse, reports 6ABC. According to a lawsuit filed against both the network and its doctors, several families had their children taken away from them by Child Protective Services after being accused of Munchausen by proxy, a very, very rare disorder where a child's caretaker makes up fake symptoms to make their kid appear sick or cause them to be sick, typically just to get attention. Think Gypsy Rose Blanchard. In all four cases of this happening, the courts never adjudicated and ruled. Instead, they closed the cases and returned the children back to their families as soon as they fought to regain custody. On top of that, the families involved claimed the doctor behind these diagnoses, Dr. Deborah Izernio Jensen, never even interviewed them before diagnosing them. The health network is still defending its practices and faces additional lawsuits filed in court related to Dr. Izernio Jensen as well. The state Supreme Court has decided to consider, for the first time ever, whether Pennsylvania's mandatory sentence of life in prison without parole for felony murder is constitutional or if it falls under cruel and unusual punishment, reports the Tribune Review. The High Court announced this intention on Friday after its decision to take up a case in Pittsburgh that's challenging this practice. The case concerns Derek Lee, who was found guilty of second-degree murder after he and another man, Paul Durham, were involved in a fatal home robbery. Lee, who wasn't the one who pulled the fatal trigger and claims he didn't enter the house with the intention of killing anyone, filed a petition with the Supreme Court back in July, claiming this punishment is excessive and fails to promote public safety. Further information regarding this case remains pending. Some people are seeing higher gas prices in comparison to a month ago, states PennLive. Folks around Harrisburg, for one, are seeing fuel that's a little over 20 cents more than it was in January. People in York are seeing the same thing, but at a 15.7-cent increase. This appears to be a nationwide phenomenon, as the price of diesel on the whole has gone up by 10 cents across the country. A woman was going through her late husband's papers in his old writing desk, one which had been locked for decades, when she came upon something extraordinary, says why. A letter from April 1865 appointing a fellow abolitionist to a federal auditing post signed by then-President Abraham Lincoln, making it, as you lovers of history may note, something that Lincoln signed during the last few days of his life. This letter was then given to the Pennsylvania-based Robb Collection, which researches, buys, and sells documents of prominent historical figures like George Washington, and even those from across the pond, like Winston Churchill. The organization is looking to sell this exemplary piece of American history for $45,000. That's all for today. For even more Pennsylvania news and beyond, visit PennLive.com. Also, please remember to rate this podcast and to email me at todayinpa@PennLive.com with any thoughts you may have. Thanks in advance, and as always, thanks for listening. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and we'll talk tomorrow during more Today in PA. Today in PA is sponsored by Renewal by Anderson of Central Pennsylvania. This Leap Month, leap into all the offers that Renewal by Anderson of Central Pennsylvania has, like their buy one, get one window or door for 40% off, and another $200 off your patio door project. That's at nothing down, no payments, and no interest for a whole year. Drop a line to 717-727-7558 or visit rbacentralpa.com/deals for more information now.